Love must be sincere. Jesus replied, love the Lord your God with all your heart, and with all your soul, and with all your mind. This is the first and greatest commandment. And the second is like it. Love your neighbor as yourself. All the law and the prophets hang on these two commandments. Matthew 22 verse 37 to 40. Love the Lord your God with all your heart, and with all your soul, and with all your mind. Your heart, your soul, and your mind. These must follow each other. The second is like it. Love your neighbor as yourself. Do you love your neighbor as yourself, or do you care only for your needs? When your neighbor asks for help, you ignore them. Help those who are in need. And all the law and the prophets hang on these two commandments. Love must be sincere. You have to love with a sincere heart, with a sincere mind, with a sincere soul. All of this matter because if your love is not true, nobody will believe in you. How can you show love and you have hatred within you? How can you do it? It is not possible. Because the scripture says, an evil person hides hatred in his heart, and his neighbor does not know he has 7 abominations planned out in his heart. So, you cannot have hate and also love. Love drives out hate, and hate tries not to let love get into the heart. In order to love, you have to forgive. Forgiveness is part of life. As many times you need to forgive, you must forgive. Because God has forgiven us a lot of times. And we should also forgive in the same measure. Jesus said, in the same measure you measure to other people, it will be measured to you. When you forgive a lot with a sincere heart, it will be measured back to you. So give out, because what comes around goes around. That is what the scripture says. All the law and the prophets hang on these two commandments. Love. Love is the key. We are created to love each other. In order to love each other, you have to be true to yourself. And love sees no sin. Love covers over all transgression, over all sin of the past. You have to focus on loving people. If you love people, it will purify your mind. It will purify your mind when you love other people, when you love your neighbor. Even if they did wrong to you, you have to love them. And the greatest is to love the Lord your God with all your heart, and with all your soul, and with all your mind. This is the greatest. If you forget the others, it's okay, but do not forget this, to love the Lord your God with all your heart, with all your soul, and with all your mind. Because when you love God and you put God first, everything in your life will align. You will not have any trouble in this life. You will go through life happy, not in trouble, because God is a present help in times of trouble. You will be happy at all times and having joy, because joy comes from the Lord. You cannot have joy without God. So focus on God, and then love your neighbors, because this is what Jesus said,